Fort Worth surpasses Dallas in economic growth among major U.S. cities, according to new report. When it comes to economic prowess, Fort Worth is making a name for itself, leaving its larger neighbor Dallas in the dust. For years, Fort Worth's political and business leaders have been boasting about the city's robust economic performance. Now, fresh data from Coworking Cafe, https coworkingcafe.com/blog/top cities for economic growth, is lending credence to these claims. Among large American cities, Fort Worth, affectionately known as Cowtown, has secured the 5th spot for economic growth, driven by impressive achievements in education and international trade. But here's where it gets interesting. Fort Worth has significantly outperformed Dallas, which placed 15th in the same category. This is particularly noteworthy given that both cities are key drivers of North Texas's thriving regional economy. Fort Worth combines workforce development with trade expansion, a strategic mix for ongoing prosperity, writes Nikasor Siorba, the author of the Coworking Cafe report. Furthermore, universities like Texas A&M and Texas Christian are expanding their downtown campuses, adding research and innovation hubs that enhance the city's human capital. Titled Rising Powerhouses, the Cities Making America's Economic Future, the report was released last week. Its goal was to provide a comprehensive economic comparison of American cities, grouped by population size. To compile the rankings, Coworking Cafe employed a point-based system that assessed each city's economic climate across various indicators, including new business applications, median income, population growth, housing availability, infrastructure, and more. The data, sourced from government publications between 2019 and 2023, measured each city's progress over the 4-year period. A very relational town. Among cities with populations exceeding 500,000, Austin topped the list, primarily due to its rapid growth in technology-related industries. The report highlights that Austin's regional GDP has surged by an impressive 51%, accompanied by significant increases in median income and new business applications. Sacramento, California, Jacksonville, Florida, and Mesa, Arizona, a rapidly growing Phoenix suburb, secured the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th positions, respectively. Meanwhile, Gilbert and Goodyear, 2 other Phoenix suburbs, led the pack among medium and small cities. Fort Worth narrowly edged out Fresno, California, for the 5th spot. Among the 34 large cities included in the study, Fort Worth stood out for its 9% increase in the percentage of residents with college degrees, surpassing Oklahoma City. The city also excelled in population growth, 8%. However, its overall ranking was somewhat tempered by average scores in crime rates and median earnings. Dallas, on the other hand, placed a modest 15th among large cities. While the report praised Dallas for its GDP growth, it noted lower scores in housing growth, educational attainment, and overall employment rates. In the mid-sized city category, populations between 250,000 and 500,000, Irving ranked 15th, Plano 24th, and Arlington 27th. Among the 188 small cities, Louisville, Denton, McKinney, and Frisco all made the top 35. Fort Worth's economic success is partly attributed to the influx of corporate headquarters and manufacturing facilities, such as the aerospace company Bell Textron. https:/dallasnews.com/business local companies 2024-12-17. Bell gets 632M helicopter factory off the ground with help from Texas Abbott. And the multinational tech giant Siemens. https:/dallasnews.com/business/local companies 2024-12-17. www.dallasnews.com/business 2025/06. Siemens opens new Fort Worth plant, sees Texas as linchpin in 285M manufacturing push. At a recent Fort Worth Chamber of Commerce event, industry leaders, including executives from Molson Coors and DFW International Airport, lauded the city's welcoming economic environment and strong talent pipeline. They also highlighted the city's unique local character, which sets it apart from its more transactional counterpart, Dallas. But Fort Worth is a very relational town. We're just cresting 1 million residents here, and we still have that authenticity that makes Fort Worth very special. Governor Greg Abbott echoed this sentiment at a bill signing event, praising Fort Worth as a growing linchpin of the magnet that attracts so many of these Fortune 500 companies to locate to this region. Coworking Cafe, an online co-working directory, is part of Yardi Matrix, https://.com, a commercial real estate data company that frequently publishes reports on real estate and economic trends. What do you think about Fort Worth's economic success? Do you believe its relational approach is a key factor in its growth? Or do you think there are other elements at play? Share your thoughts in the comments below.